Welcome back to the show. In this episode, basically, I just want to remind you guys, okay, that you can be anything you want. No matter how big you think your goals or your dreams are, or whatever it is you want to do, you can go get that, okay? Everything I've done, most of the time, I've had no experience in, okay? I just wanted to do it. I've learned everything I could about it, and then I just jumped in and learned as I went. Okay. You don't have to know how you're going to get there. You just have to know exactly where you want to be. Okay. Then you take small actionable steps every day to bring you towards that goal. And eventually you're going to get there. It might take longer than you thought. It might be harder than you thought. You might give up, fail. As long as you don't quit, as long as you keep going, you are going to get what you want. Okay. Especially, this goes for anybody, but especially if you're younger, in your early 20s, maybe even early 30s, try those things that you want to try in your life. You only have one life. When you're 50, 60, 70 years old, hopefully you make it that long, you are going to look back and say, damn, when I was younger, I wish I would have did this. Okay. Think about that actually. Think about you right now at 70 years old. Okay. What would you look at today and say, I wish I did that when I was 20 or when I was 30? Okay. Think of what those things could be and do those things. You don't want to live life regretting things that you could have done and didn't do for whatever reason. People discouraging you, your girlfriend not thinking it's a good idea, whatever. Whoever's stopping you, whatever is stopping you, think about the consequences of regretting it later down the road in life when you could have thought, how about if I did this? Or what if I moved there? What if I started that business? What if I, asked that girl out and she ended up being my wife? Or, anything you want or anything that you could be doing that you think is the right thing, or it's, something that you want to try, you need to be doing that thing. Okay. This is life. This is a free world. We're not constrained to society's expectations. We're not constrained to what our parents think or what our girlfriend wants. We need to do what we want to do. Okay. And then in the future, you're going to say, I'm glad I took that risk. If you failed, you're still going to say, I'm glad I tried to do that at least, even though it didn't go through or I went a different direction. As long as you know you did what you wanted to do, you were going to live with no regrets. And that's important. You don't want to be old looking back on things, wow, I was so active and healthy and young at one point. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I go there? Why didn't I play that sport? Why didn't I try that business or, music career, try to be an actor, whatever it is. Whatever it is you're thinking that is out of your reach or people might be trying to stop you from doing, you should be more focused on going after what you want instead of what other people think. Okay, that's the bottom line here. That's what I'm trying to get at. A lot of the times, especially if you're in a relationship, your girlfriend will discourage you from trying new things, that she's not comfortable with or she doesn't think that are going to work. That's up to you. If you think it's going to work, if you think you could get there, then don't worry about her, okay? If she wants to come along for the ride, then that's great. If not, then let her go, okay? She's probably not the best person for you. The best person for you is going to say, go after what you want. Dream big, go after those goals. Start that business and fail and then move on, or maybe make it a success and make that your career, okay? That's what someone who actually cares for you is going to say. Okay. So if a girlfriend is trying to hold you back and, she's really trying to stop you on your track for doing whatever you want to do, either let her go or tell her it's either leave or come with me at that point. Okay. If your parents don't understand what you're doing, then show them, make them believers in what you're doing. A lot of people aren't going to believe you at first until you get popular, get famous, start making money. So if you never tried because those people thought you couldn't do it, you're never going to get there to prove them wrong. Okay. So if your parents don't believe in something that you're doing or they don't think it's the right decision, do it anyways. Okay. Either fail at it and say, at least I tried, or prove them wrong and say, look at me now. Okay. That's the biggest thing you could do in life to be happy, is do exactly what you want to do. If you want to quit your job and move to Bali or whatever it is for 2 years, I don't like that idea for me, myself personally, but hey, if that's something that you're so passionate on and you have, some road and path to go there, then that's what you want to do, just do it. Okay. I'm not saying make stupid bad decisions. Okay. I'm not saying drop your whole life and move to Bali, or drop your whole life and, lose a bunch of money starting a business and invest everything you have into something. Make smart decisions. Okay. Don't be stupid on these decisions. Say, Marco says, if I want to do it, just do it. So I'm going to blow all my money on this stupid idea. Okay. Make sure what you're doing, is researched. You know what you're doing. You've studied already. You've learned all you can about it before you make those decisions. Don't do things that you want to do out of spite because people are saying it's a bad idea. So you say, okay, I'm going to do it, but it really is a bad idea. Okay. So make sure what you're doing is actually the best decision for you. And if you're unsure, then if it's like, let's say it's a business and you're just not sure if it's a good decision, start small. Don't put all your eggs and all your money in one basket and say, this is it, because it might be a bad decision. So whatever it is you're doing, make sure that it's, a good decision. Make sure, you're well researched on that decision before you go ahead. But if it's something you want to try, don't let people or society's expectations hold you back on those. You don't want to be older regretting not doing something. I say it in all my videos, not all of them, but a few. Regret hurts more than rejection or failure. Okay. You're always going to regret it more if you could have done something and you didn't, rather than if you did and you failed or got rejected or whatever it is. And I've said that before many times. Okay. So don't let that be you. Do what you want to do. Chase those goals. Chase that big dream. Meditate, work out, visualize your dream life, be healthy, be active, get success by any means necessary. You have to visualize it and then you have to manifest it. Whatever that dream life looks like to you, you can get that if you take small actionable steps every day to get there. Okay. Like I said, it might take longer than you think and it might be harder than you thought, but if you're dedicated, and you put all your energy into that, you are going to get it. Okay. And then you're going to look back and say, thank God I did. Okay. So I hope I inspired you and motivated you a little bit on this video. I was having this thought before on my last episode and I'm like, this is it. This is your life. This is your time to do what you want. Whatever age you're at today, this is the day where you could start doing whatever it is you want or chasing any goal that you're looking to achieve, whatever it is. If you keep prolonging this, or if you keep debating this, if you keep listening to people in the future, you are going to regret not doing this. Okay. And then you're old. Not saying you can't do anything when you're old, but when you're older, and maybe not as healthy and active, you're going to look back and wish you did those when you were younger. Okay. This is the time. I don't care if you're even 40 years old. You are still young, healthy, and active at 40 years old. Okay. You can still make a pivot and change in life and do something you're passionate about. You're not stuck at your miserable job. You're not stuck in a miserable relationship. It's up to you to make those decisions, the right decisions to change, go after what you want, and get whatever it is you're looking for. Okay. That's it. That's what I'm trying to say. Whatever it is you're looking for, you can make the decision to go out and get it. So do that. Don't be afraid of what people are going to think about you. Don't be afraid of what people say, who you're going to lose along the way. If you want it that bad, go get it. All right. If you like this video, guys, like, comment, subscribe, let me know you're watching. That's what inspires me to make more like this. I'm out of breath. I'll see you on the next one.